Hey there, y'all. Disney D Prince here today with another Barbie rebodying and restyling video. Today we have the Barbie Cutie Reveal Snowflake series dolls, obviously out of their mascot uniforms and ready to be put onto some made to move bodies. Now, some of these actually have kind of tricky tones. Actually, I would say all of these have tricky tones when it comes to finding made to move matches. So it was kind of an effort for me to put this video together because I had to figure out which tones really actually worked best with these bodies. So hopefully you guys think my suggestions are what works, because these are the ones that are going into my collection. So we're going to start off with our blue wolf. She's very cute, as you can see, and she's kind of obviously in our mid-tone range, but it was kind of an odd fix because she didn't match the current green like tie-dye yoga pant made to move, but she does match this blue top made to move, which is the Amazon series that's still available, but it was just like series 1. As you can see, pretty good match, pretty close. She has a tiny bit more red undertone to her, which is unfortunate, but it's as close a match as you're gonna get with the mid-tones that are actually fully made to move. I tried her against the Dancer Barbie, I tried her against Frida from Barbie Looks, I tried her against most of our mid-tone availables, like our basketball player, the soccer player, and this was our closest match. So, again, not a perfect match, but still really close. So I'm okay with it. So, as always, we're going to remove our head accessories. Make sure your heads are very soft. And I'll do this off screen because it gives people anxiety. And you just shove it down onto the neck peg and remove gently. And the same thing for our other doll. She is a little beat up because she's been in my body box for a while. But again, nice and soft head. Shoving down firmly onto the neck. And trying to remove her peacefully. I do go a little slower when it comes to these dolls with the good bodies. Because I don't want to risk breaking the neck pegs completely. Just because they tend to have these longer neck pegs, which work very well, but are still kind of delicate. Because you can't shove the head down as far as you really want to, which is why the first thing after I take off the head on a made-to-move body is I trim off that top part of the neck peg. And then we just take our head and pop it right back on. And bada boom, she's ready to go. And that blue actually looks really cute with her hair. We can save these, we can use them for later. Either way. So she is rebodied. We're going to take her accessories off of her original body. Save these for later. And we're going to toss that body into our articulated bin. And our head goes now into our donor head box for customs. But as you can see, she's going to have the perfect feet for her shoes, because she not only has capability for flat feet, she's got the capability for heeled feet now. So much better. And we'll just stick those on her. Bada boom. So now she gets to wear her cute cowboy boots still. And we'll save her skirt for a minute. Now, this one is gonna be probably your trickiest one, just because she's actually not quite a Kira tone. And by that I mean Kira from the Barbie, the BMR 1959 line. She's very cute. She is decently close to our curvy doll of the current series. So she's actually going to get put onto this curvy body instead, because I do not have any Kiras. They have not actually released a second doll wave that's actually got her skin tone again. But I'm hoping in the next series of Barbie looks that it gets closer. As you can see, it's not a perfect match, but if I put her up against a regular tone Barbie, the original tone Barbie, you see she's in the middle. If I put her up against a Wave 1 Made to Move, again, she's in the middle. I tried her out against an Alex Morgan. Again, she's still in the middle. So she's an unfortunate skin tone in that she doesn't have a perfect match yet. So we're gonna put her on the curvy doll, because I always appreciate having curvy dolls in my collections. There's not always a ton of body matches for that. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take off her little ears, save those for later, make sure her head is on a nice squishy status. And then I'll do this off screen to avoid people's anxieties. Bada bing, bada boom. We'll take our boots. These probably aren't going to fit on our curvy doll, which is unfortunate. Same thing with this skirt. There's not a ton of stretch to it. But we'll save this body for later. And then we're going to do our same thing with our curvy doll. Again, making sure that head is nice and squishy. If you're trying to rebody hard-headed dolls, my best bet for you is to boil the heads before even attempting to rebody. But thankfully most of the Barbie heads are pretty pliable plastic. And then we take that off like we always do. And we're gonna put her on. And as you can see, it's a pretty decent match when you just put the head on. But let's see if her shoes fit. She's got the B on the bottom, but sometimes with the color reveal dolls, or the Cutie reveals, they don't actually mean that they're the right size, but these are. So she's not gonna fit in these boots, which is unfortunate, but we kind of knew that was coming. So we'll set those off to the side. Maybe we can use them for somebody else. But she's very cute on her curvy body now. And then we take our head and put it on our donor head pile. Next up is actually another kind of tricky tone. This is our owl. And she's a very pretty doll. She's got this very kind of unique violet, like deep violet toned hair, which is great. And I was thinking she was the basic darker tone that we get, which is usually like this tone, but unfortunately she's lighter than that. So I tried her against our blue Yoga, and she's lighter than that one. So she's actually not in the like the African American tones. She's more likely intended to be like a South Asian Indian tone. So I tried her against Frida from the Barbie Looks. Again, this is a curvy doll. She's actually a little lighter than Frida's actually a little bit lighter than her, but it's really the only option that looks somewhat close, because if I stick them both back there, you can see the tone difference. But if I compare her against this one, you see it too. So like if I were to put her right in the middle of these two, like she's not a match for either one of them. But I have to use this one for a perfect match later on. So we're gonna wind up putting her on this body because all the other bodies that I tried, she is not a perfect match for. So she's gonna go on this Frida body because I love having curvy dolls, because there's just not enough actual representation in the dolls. So what we're gonna do is we're going to take these big boots off. Again, this is going to be one of those that's not going to fit on our curvy dolls, but it's all right. We can find a use for those boots later. And we're going to make sure we take off her little necklace because that goes with her accessories and her little headband. And we double check to see that her head is squishy before we take off the head. I'll do that off screen to avoid people's anxieties. And I occasionally do break these bodies, even with the amount of times that I've done these. So, even if you do them all the time, there's still the chance that you break bodies. But I didn't break that one, which is good. Knock on wood. So, we're going to do the same thing with our Frida. This is a Barbie Looks series doll. And she's got a very pretty head. But when she came out, I ordered like 3 of her because I thought she was going to be the perfect replacement for the dancer Barbie, like the break dancer Barbie. She's actually a little bit lighter. Here, I'll show you all the break dancer Barbie. As you can see, they're pretty close, but they're not perfect matches. But that's okay, because we're going to put her on this body. She doesn't have a tall neck peg to worry about. As you can see, she looks pretty close when you get her on the body. Like, it's not perfect, but she looks close enough. And as you guys know, her legs, her pants were part of the mascot outfit, so she doesn't have any things that we're going to use, except for her necklace. We're going to try to keep on her, because I think that little choker is kind of cute. It rides up a little bit high on her curvy neck, but still very cute. And now last up, we've got our reindeer Barbie. Now, reindeer Barbie isn't a super hard match. She could pretty much work on most of the paler Barbies, but she actually does have a perfect match in Alex Morgan. You guys can kind of see that. So, my best way to find these matches is actually in the thighs, because sometimes there's a lot of variability in the torsos. But Alex Morgan was a Signature Series doll. She was available for a while. I actually got a bunch of her when she went down to clearance for like $5. So I have more than enough of her. I think I still have like 3 left. But hopefully they'll give us a actual made-to-move doll like in the series that is the skin tone, because she's not an easy-to-match skin tone. And unfortunately, she is the tone that a lot of Signature dolls use. Our other option would have been this one from our Barbie Looks line. And I'm still not entirely convinced that she's not a better match. But when I look at the thighs on this doll, and you can tell I haven't done anything with this doll yet, the thighs look a lot lighter. So I could put her on this petite doll. It is a match pretty closely. Like, I don't think her face would be super out of color with this, but it's not as good a match as Alex Morgan is. So we're going to go with the Alex Morgan. So the first thing we need to do is we need to take off her very Pinteresty headband and her boots, which will work on the Alex Morgan body because the Alex Morgan is on an original made-to-move body, not a curvy or a tall or a petite. And then we take off her very cute little skirt, very 70s inspired. I'm loving it. And then we're going to figure out her hair, make sure her head is nice and squishy before we try to remove it. And then once we've got that off successfully, we take that body and put it off to the side. Now, Alex Morgan has a lot going on in her outfit, which we'll get to in just a minute. But we just make sure her head is nice and squishy before we try to remove it. And I'll do this off screen to avoid people's anxieties. It really has a hook on there. Okay. These hooks were giving me an issue for some reason. And we take our Alex Morgan head and put it off to the side. The Alex Morgan isn't going to get a ton of reuse as far as customs go, because it's a very specific face sculpt. But there she is right there. And we could take off some of her accessories, because we know we're going to not have her in a soccer uniform. But it's still fun. And then we just pop her little skirt on, because why not? It's cute. And her little boots. Because if we can keep the dolls in their outfits, we always try to. Okay. And then bada bing, bada boom. And we move that off to the side. So now comes the fun part about rearranging and restyling these dolls. So we have our blue girl, and she actually has a side shaved head. So we want to make her a little funky, but we also want to keep her in a somewhat cute outfit. So we've got this jean skirt that's like jean skirt inspired. We can take off the cowboy boots if we want to make this a little easier. So I'm going to take the pants off and keep her in this denim skirt because it's a nice neutral. And like, I actually don't hate the way that looks as an outfit for her. It's funky, it's a little fun. It still goes with the blue. Unfortunately, it doesn't match the blue of her boots, which I would want to keep that blue matching if I can, just because, you know, it's always fun to keep things kind of organized like that. So I'm gonna look in my little bag of tricks and see if I have anything that I know would be like a very cute immediate match. I don't know. I could put a very cute like silver top on her, which comes off of the Barbie signature, like the Barbie Looks dolls. That could give her a little bit more of a winter vibe, and I think I'm going to try that. So we're going to do, unfortunately these tops don't have any elastic or anything like that, so you just literally have to take them off of their heads or down their bodies, either way. So I'm thinking this is going to work, and we'll just keep the blue in her boots. This did come off a tall doll, but generally their torsos aren't super different in size. And so we're just going to pop her hands through her sleeves. Not a super tight fit, so that's nice when it comes to those things. They didn't really give us super wintry vibes with this series, which is kind of funny because it's a snowflake series. But I kind of like that. Like, that's cute. It's got the jean. It's got the cowboy boots. And I think that can work for now. Like, I may change her up a little bit when I get some other fashion packs. But I think for now, she looks kind of cute like that. It's just a little funky. It's kind of fun. So our next one that we're going to look at and try to restyle is of course, our very cute curvy doll that we've got. She is our polar bear. She's got a hint of black in there, which is great because that means we can throw some black pants on her or a black skirt and have that be pretty much kind of the vibe. The only problem is she is a curvy doll, which means I have less options. Usually this would actually work perfectly. I'm actually eyeing Frida's dress as maybe the perfect mid-ground behind us. What do y'all think? Do you think that would work with her hair, with those violet? You know what, Frida, I'm taking your dress. Sorry, Miss Owl. You are losing your dress. But that's okay. Again, she has these little obnoxious tabs that all of the Barbie Looks dolls got somewhere on their bodies to keep their clothes in place, which I never quite understood. Okay. And unfortunately, we've got to take our shirt off. Oh, wait, this one has the... that's right. Purple one is the only one that's got that. Okay. It's very cute. It's giving like a New Year's Eve kind of vibe, which I'm here for. Like, very cute like that. I could take those heels from her as well, but I'm actually thinking it would be a better vibe to grab some new shoes. So I'm gonna pull up my shoe bin. We're gonna take a look and see what we got. So these are our shoes that we've got that will fit our curvy dolls, which is going to be our bigger problem today. So let's see what we've got. Should we go with these silver platform boots? What do we think? The silver heel boots? Very cute. A little fun, more wintry vibe. Or maybe dress them down with some silver sneakers. What do y'all think? Dress down the dress with some sneakers? No. Always glam it up if you can, in my opinion. Like, these dolls aren't walking all night. They'll be fine. So, I'm thinking, yes, this will be a better bet to go with. I'd love to give her, like, some fishnets, but I don't have any that would match her body type, which is unfortunate. But it still looks super cute. So I think that's going to be her vibe right there. And now purple. Now, unfortunately, purple didn't have any outfit pieces other than her necklace that we could keep. So we're going to have to improvise. I've got a couple of things that I think would work. Like, I'm thinking this dress would be really cute on her. Like, I don't know if it would work with her hair tone being that lighter purple, or I've also got this one, which could go with her, but this one doesn't seem to have very much shape to it. So I'm trying not to use fashion pack things just because I think it would be a better bet to try and use pieces that I've already got out in the open. But that doesn't always work out being the case. So, I could put the black on her, which wouldn't be a horrible problem or anything. It would be super cute. But that still leaves us with what does she wear for a top? So we're going to have to grab our bag of curvy clothes, which is not always the easiest to find amongst my collection of Barbie accoutrements. We'll find them eventually. So we will try this bag. So these are going to be from all over the place. These are literally just my my doll clothes that I don't currently have styled on anybody. So we're going to take a look and see what we got in here. So this one would be cute. I don't know if it's going to fit a curvy, but it's very cute. I could always throw this one on. It's a curvy, and it is in purple, but it's super sheer, which means we have to find something to go under it. Let's see. We've got this one, which we could do. It's a very light purple, and it doesn't give super, like, wintry vibes. Or I've got this one, which is a kind of a darker purple, a more dark vibe, and it would work really cute with those pants that we picked out. Or, of course, there's just like black and white stripes. Not always the best look, but it's a stable look. Like, we could do that and just dress her up with some more, like, and she's already wearing, like, fancy shoes. So, I mean, we could just do silver and black. Like, I mean, always an option. So, you know, let's try the silver and the black first, I think. Because the only problem I'm maybe going to encounter on this outfit specifically is that the choker may not work with the high collar of the shirt. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try. I can't remember what doll this came off of, or if it came out of a fashion pack, but I'm pretty sure it came off of a doll that I got. So, I mean, it works. It's kind of a tight fit, but it does look cute on her. But it's almost too shiny compared to her necklace. So, let's try it with the pants. Again, these are just your basic Series 1 yoga pants, which are super cute, and they generally work for all the body types because they have enough stretch, but you do kind of have to force it up on the curvies. So, I mean, that looks cute. Like, that's an outfit I could style. So, I'm thinking that might be our best bet, is just kind of giving it into this kind of like sparkly New Year's Eve kind of vibe. Now, all of these, their hair came wrapped up inside their head, inside the mascot heads. So their hair is gonna be a little wild. I should have done the boil wash before I did the video, but it still looks cute like that. So we're going to leave them, I think we're going to leave her like that. So our next bet is our very cute little, our reindeer girl that we're going to do. I got to shove all this back in the bag to make some more room in case we need to pull out some other stuff. So she has got the very cute little skirt and boots. So the only thing we really have to find for her is a top that doesn't look horrible. So that's kind of our vibe that we're going for right now. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to pull this white top onto her, just because I think it would look cute because we got the white and the flowers. Now, you can see why I don't love color reveal Barbies, because just from like my hands having like the heat, it already changed their faces. But it's fine. It works. So, like, we just put this one on, thinking this is going to be our best bet. It's cute. It's basic. And really, when we get these kind of like specified outfits, you really want more basic than you want a like a crazy, like, perfect match. So that's how it works. It's a little low rise for her because I think it was intended for a curvy body. I can't remember. But it's good. It's just like a hint of cleavage. And it goes with a little like flowery aspect of it. And she's got her boots. So I think that looks cute for her. So that's how I do like a basic restyle with them. If I was going to try to not change as much as I could. These two, unfortunately, because I changed their body types, their other accessories get lost in the translation. But still really cute. But honestly, I think that's about where I'd leave them. Some of them could use some, like, very cute accessories would be nice. But honestly, at some point, you look at things and you go, it's fine. But they're cute and they work. So I think that's about where we'll leave it, because, you know, we got what we got. And, you know, if we try to keep, I could have made them all in like a black and white kind of glam look. I've got a whole bag full of just like cute little black dresses. But I think the vibe was to keep them as close to their original intention as possible. So, very cute. This is why I'm against them giving us the molded bodies that come with the bikinis molded on. Because, you know, we don't have these kind of pieces in actual fabric. Which, if they had just given us like a sports bra top, it would have been awesome. I could move that directly onto the Made to Moves, and all of these could have their same outfits. But it's okay. They do look good. All of them got as close as we could get to their skin tone matches. And, you know, I think they look cute. They're ready for a cute little winter getaway. I'm a little sad I can't use this skirt on our curvy body, but it's still cute. It'll work. And always sad when I can't use the shoes, because the shoes are super cute, but that's what they get for giving Barbie different size feet. So, you know. Such is life. I could always put their headbands back on, but their headbands always feel like such a weird little add-in. So I think for now, that's going to be the vibe that we've got for them. So if y'all have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, leave me a like. And as always, thanks for hanging out with me. And be good, y'all. Bye.